Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing well. Today we are going to talk a bit on past perfect continuous tense. So in this video we are going to cover 5 different topics regarding past perfect continuous tense. So key points: past perfect continuous tense definition, usage of past perfect continuous tense, 3 formulas, and at the last we have a short quiz regarding past perfect continuous tense. So let's get started. Had been is used as a helping verb. Every tense has its own helping verb. If we talk about past tenses, like past indefinite tense helping verb is did, past continuous tense helping verb is was and were, past perfect tense helping verb is had, and past perfect continuous tense helping verb is had been. Remember, in every perfect continuous tense we use been. Like present perfect continuous tense helping verb is what? Have been and has been. The same past perfect continuous tense helping verb is had been, and future perfect continuous tense helping verb is will have been and shall have been. Had been is used with all subjects like he, she, it, we, you, they, singular name and plural names. First form of the word with an ing is used as a verb. So now let's move to its definition. The past perfect continuous tense is also known as past perfect progressive tense, and it shows that an action that started in the past and continued up till another time in the past. Like the past perfect continuous tense is a verb tense that indicates something that began in the past, continued in the past, and ended up in the past, means at a definite point in the past. For example, I had been working at the company for 5 years when I got the promotion. Both actions happened in the past. When he was working in the company means in the past. The same when he got promotion in the past, but in a definite point in the past. The past perfect first usage is the past perfect continuous tense is like the past perfect tense, but it expresses longer actions in the past before another action in the past. Like Ram started waiting at 9 am. I arrived at 9:11 am. When I arrived, Ram had been waiting for 2 hours. 2 actions are occurring. Suddenly my car broke down. I was not surprised. It had not been running well for a long time. Again, 2 actions are there. Second usage, we use the past perfect continuous tense to show that something started in the past and continued up until another time in the past. Like 5 minutes and for 2 weeks are both durations that can be used with the past perfect continuous tense. Like she had been working at that company for 3 years when I went out of business. How long had you been waiting to get on the bus? So let's move to the third usage. If you don't include a duration such as for 5 minutes or for 2 weeks or since Friday, many English speakers choose to use the past continuous rather than the past perfect continuous. Be careful, because this can change the meaning of the sentence. Past continuous tense emphasizes interrupted actions, whereas past perfect continuous tense emphasizes a duration of time before something in the past. Study the examples below to understand the difference. So let's know about its example. He was tired because he was exercising so hard. So its explanation is, this sentence emphasizes that he was tired because he was exercising at that exact moment. We are talking about exact moment. Now the second sentence, he was tired because he had been exercising so hard. Both sentences are right. No one is incorrect. Both are right. But the second sentence emphasizes that he was tired because he had been exercising for some time. It is possible that he was still exercising at that moment, or that he had just finished. Contractions with the past perfect continuous tense. I had been, like you had been, he had been, she had been, it had been, and we had been, they had been. We also use for the contractions, the same contractions for would, like I would. The same we also use at the last D, but don't be confused with it. Simple formula: subject plus had been plus first form of the verb with ing, since and for plus object. he had been playing football for 2 hours. Now he is what subject, had been is what we have helping verb like had been, and playing is first form of the verb with ing. Football is what object, and for 2 hours is what, that is for then object, then object. The child had been studying since morning, and she had been drafting the plan for a meeting for 2 hours. Negative formula: subject plus had plus not plus been plus first form of the verb with ing plus since and plus object. Remember one thing, like helping verb is what had been, but in negative formula had we split it, like had comes at the first, then not, then been. Don't use been with the had, means you have to use not, you have to use been after not. Like the mechanic had not been fixing my bike since morning. Now you can see the mechanic is what subject, had is helping verb, not is again we are talking about negative, been is the split, means we have split the helping verb, first had then not then been. Then by my bike since morning, he had not been reading this his favorite book, she had not been planting for 3 hours. Interrogative formula: had plus subject plus been. Again had is at the start, then subject, then been we use after subject, not before subject. First form of the verb with ing, since and for plus object plus question mark. Had he been studying books since morning? Like had is half helping verb, then he subject, then been is that remaining helping verb. First form of the verb with ing, like studying books, then since and then morning. Had she been planting for 2 hours? Had they been traveling for 2 days? So here we have a short quiz of try to solve.